automatically treat major tissue damage in high trauma situations. The machine lights up as you approach, making a soft humming sound. A line of text appears on the unit's LCD screen. Biomona Emergency Field Trauma Unit online. OS 1.213 initializing. Please stand by. Greetings, trauma victim. Would you like to activate treatment protocol? Yeah. After several minutes of needle prods, sutures, and administration of unknown chemicals, your combat injuries are fully healed. Everybody's is nice. I was about to ask now who. I'm okay with that. This cabinet is stocked with high-end medical kits. There are enough kits for each member of your team to have one. Pass out the medkits. Pass out the medkits to your team. We'll stash mine. Stash that. Stash that. Let's keep going. You know what's gearing me up for something big? Probably the fight with Udron. Dragonfall. You exit the clean room to find yourself at the threshold of a vast underground chamber. If the abandoned facility that you just fought through was purgatory, then you now stand at the gateway to hell. The heat emanating from ahead hits you like a hammer. The smell of sulfur and ozone is enough to make your lunch want to find somewhere to hide. Above the noise created by the whir of turbines, you can hear the deep rumble of something feral waking up. Something very, very big. You check your weapons and step into the vast chamber. We're almost there, and the thing that sucks is there's only like 10 minutes left of this session. The smell of sulfur and ozone fills the cavernous, oh my god, getting tired, chamber. Despite the whir of several high-output exhaust fans, the heat is tremendous. As you enter, you hear a loud click followed by the squeal of audio feedback. Then Adrian Vauclair's voice booms over the loudspeakers. I don't know how you escaped the laboratory, but please stop. I must complete the virus infusion process. I must release her. Our future species depends on it. Don't do it, Vauclair. Don't go down in history as the man who turned Berlin into an inferno. Every sigh comes over the speakers. My place in history is of no concern to me. I assure you, my ego has no role in this. I am trying to do what is right. What will secure humanity's future. That is all that has ever been about. The time for discussion is over. I'm done debating with you. He pauses, puzzled. Still, I must understand how you escaped the test lab. Thought comes to him, and his tired eye glitter in triumph. It was her, wasn't it? Fierschwench, it must be. You made some sort of deal. She helped you escape, and in return you will help her rejoin her dragon body. Getting kind of paranoid, aren't you? What did she promise you? Gold, jewels, eternal life? She offered them to me as well, for decades. Doesn't matter now. The infusion process has begun. The dragon is waking up soon. She will take flight, but you will not be alive to witness that. Udran, ensure that they don't. This is the final combat, too. Looks as though this computer terminal has basic access to the virus infusion systems being used on the captive dragon. You must be able to stem the flow of Pansia by jacking. You may be able to stem the flow of Pansia by jacking into this access point. Let's go ahead and do that. I love how they made the deck in there just one. That way you could for sure do it. Fire shots at this mage here. Wow, 99% chance and I missed. What a ripoff. Let's push me over here. Hydra over there. That way I have line of sight on this. I can actually cover myself. Alright. attacker ESP up. Can't see around this corner, unfortunately. Stop the black I see from moving as best I can. Really probably should summon the shield, but I'm not going to. I'm be a little bit confident here, my skills, and hopefully they pay off. And then again, you guys seen my luck with this fucking game. I literally say that and I miss my first shot. Come on. I'm not worried about any of these. I'm worried about that fucking black I see. Nice, it died. Of course. Well, it still hits, so I mean, hey. Gotta get rid of that thing, so it's gonna hit hard. I missed. God. The shitty thing is, there's not really any, what was that? Pump stations. Let's, go ahead and push Glory to that pump station and see what that's about. Panacea Pump Station number 2, Infusion Management System version 4.5.1, Infusion Sequence initiated. Warning, Panacea Fusion Sequence is locked. Disengage in Safety Protocol to enable emergency venting of virus. Let's go ahead and do that. Vent B Safety Protocol disengaged. Vent B is now unlocked for manual venting. Note, virus infusion process will automatically reinitiate after emergency venting. Take a shot at this guy while I can. Kill myself. Nice. One down. And he was like the more concerning member, considering. This is gonna suck, but I'm gonna run up there and hit that. Oh, fuck. I need to push him out of there. And a ninja just appeared, okay. Nice. Come on, game. Doing that stupid glitching out matrix thing now. Where it's like, now you get to not choose things. There we go. When at all possible, I would love to use erosion level 3 on this this guy. There we go. Tar bomb should finish it off. I'm not going to be able to get over there right away, but I can start moving. Maybe I can only do it sequence one at a time. This would make sense. Yeah. It's also put me in a really shitty position, but that's fine. It's supposed to hit 3. Apparently it didn't, though. I gotta be careful here. If I get over cocky, then it's gonna get me killed. This guy's fucking tough, too. As soon as I'm done in the Matrix and I get my ass out of there, I'll be fine. But having me in the Matrix right now is kind of a shitty scenario. Come on, game. Just doesn't want to work with me right now. Fuck's sakes. It's almost there. Come on. Give me control back. It's not even like a matter of frames or like the game lagging. It's just a matter of, I don't know, the game just not knowing what to do in this current second. Yeah, like I can't even select for attack. It just has me like capped out right now. Like I'm just not allowed to do anything. There we go. There we go. If I could see it from there, that'd be cool. Nice. Nice. Get the fuck out of here. My team needs me. Alright. Time to fuck some guys up. What are we looking at here? Mage, mercenary, the exec, and a mercenary there. You're gonna catch these hands first, boy. Woo! And here comes your Dran. That was really unfortunate considering my placement of glory. Nice. Okay, glory, get your ass over here. Shot. Haste to me. Heal wounds, I guess. Get rid of this guy here. Starting to be a pain in the ass. See, you do that and it reloads the ones that aren't equipped. So that, like, I don't know, it's bugged. I'm gonna have to kind of sack glory here, but maybe I don't know. It's kind of risky. Get rid of this guy. If at all possible. No, let's not. Push her back. 47% chance I'm gonna have to take it. So I need this guy gone. Nice. Good shot. Worth a shot. Oh, I hit him. These heals are fucking massive, man. 38? Shit's insane. It's ain't enough to stop you getting killed, but it's insane. Gonna pop that. Push her this way. If Udran focuses on the rest of the team, then that's fine. I'd actually prefer that right now. Nice. Dietrich came in big there. Fortunately, I can't see this motherfucker. Go on. Fuck. Yeah. There's another one. Yep, I deserve every fucking minute of that. Fucked up pretty big there. Need this person to die. Six, eh? Didn't forget about my fetishes, guys. I'm just trying to pick my right times here. I can put this right in his face. This will actually help me. Missed, of course. Getting the cover here. Gotta get rid of this lackey. Is she busy? I think she's busy. Yeah, she's busy. Alright. I was gonna say, I'd love to see Udran actually line of sight on him now. Thank God. This fucking guy. There we go. That up. Not like I'm gonna go over there with the totem, but emergency shut off. Just in time. Virus infusion has been aborted. I'm well over my time, but I feel like this is the end of the game. Let's confront Vauclair. Once again, a transplant window separates you from Adrian Vauclair, but this time his steadfast will is gone. He stands motionless, hands at his side, eyes dead. Spent. The strength that drove him, the steely resolve that couldn't be shaken by sickness or time or age is gone. It's theirs now, the world. All theirs. Doesn't have to be that way, Doctor. You can still make a difference. I am old. Dying. My blood betrayed me long ago when it met the radiation of the socks. The worms will continue their machinations. Consolidate their power. Exact their tribute. And humanity? We are no more than treasure to them. Favored bubbles to be collected. Baubles. Items to be traded. Resources to be spent or hoarded. He sweeps his eyes across the carnage that was his life's work until they came to rest on the dragon. He grits his teeth. 42 years. 42 years and we finally had our chance to make a difference, and you destroyed it. I gave everything I had. Everything. Everything I loved. I'm sorry, Hermie. A little late for this now, but we'll pick that up. Dragon Chamber Operations Control. Sequence Operations Control Transfer Audrian A1. Pancreas has been taken offline via external override. Infusion process aborted. Dragon is not infectious. I think reconnecting Fire Ring is a bad idea. Let's unlock the chamber's exit door. Action completed. Auxiliary door unlocked. We'll set the facility to self-destruct. Warning, the process will lock down all further terminal access. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Yes. As you're about to tap your finger on the key, you feel a hand clasp your shoulder. Hang on there. That'd leave Fierce Schwinch, both the dragon and the woman, to burn to death. Is that really what you want? Yes, it serves her right. Base destruction commencing. Systems offline. It's not really what I want, but it's what should happen. You punch the button, and alarm klaxons blare. An ominous rumbling sound fills the air, and the walls start to shake. That sells that. Come on, boss. Let's get out of here. Right behind you. Goodbye, Firewing. I think if we reconnected her, it would be a really bad idea. To say the least. The Cruise Bazaar. You step out of the van, climbing down into the tunnel leading back to your safe house. Just hours ago, you saved Berlin from fire and ash, from the would-be sacrifice of Dr. Adrian Vauclair. It feels strange now, returning in secret and silence. The other residents of the Cruise Bazaar go about their business, unaware of what almost happened here tonight. It's finally over. Your team and your Kais are safe once again. Goddamn. That was a hell of a game. Wow. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That definitely was a lot more in-depth than Shadowrun Returns. I mean, this isn't the end yet. I haven't seen credits, so... But, you know, we're practically there. This recording session's probably a little bit over an hour. That's fine. Clean slate. Meet with the team. The team is waiting when you walk in. Their faces are haggard, their shoulders slumped. Was there a point to all this, Cyber Ninja? We lost Paul, lost Monica, the Cruise Bazaar, so many people died. It was just supposed to be a simple job, remember? A milk run. Get into the estate, snatch some data, and get home in time for worm talk on the tread. Yeah, it wasn't a milk run. But Vauclair's plan failed because of us. That's something. I get that, Cyber Ninja, I do, but that's not who I am. I'm a soldier. I take orders and I execute them. This whole thing about dragons taking over the world, the thought of them slowly hoarding everything, it's too big to think about. We're street level. We run the shadows. That's it. Worrying about these sort of issues is beyond our pay grade. It's what they want. That's what they need. The corps, the dragons, the politicians, everyone. They want us to think that we can't make a difference. They put effort, a lot of effort, into making us feel small, insignificant. But we're not. We had the power in our hands today. We had a choice and we made it. And because of that, the world is different. For good or for ill. That's right. For good or for ill. We can't see the future. I don't think that anyone can. But the world is different now. And we're the ones who changed it. So did we win? How do I want to respond to that one? I'll tell you what we did. We avenged Monica and Paul. That was what we set out to do and we did it. You watched the team take this in, Idra nodding her agreement. Glory staring ahead, lost in thought. Dietrich frowning, eyeing the floor. Blitz fiddling with his deck and pretending not to understand. Idra breaks the silence. So now what? Monica's gone, Paul's gone. Do we keep running together or is this the end of the road? I'm out. Glory's face is placid. I have some business to take care of, the personal violent kind. Don't know when I'll be back. If you need anything, you know where to come. Glory nods. Understood. See you around. I'll miss you, love. Be safe. Dietrich turns to you. Well, I'm getting kind of old for a Shadowrunner, but I'd rather die in the shadows with you people than live. I don't know. I thought I had something going there. Whatever the point is, I'm in. That was beautiful, man. Idra turns to you. So, Cyber Ninja, you gonna stick around the Cruise Bazaar and keep running the shadows with me? You've done a hell of a job. I'd be happy to follow your lead. I've never run with a team this good. I'd be stupid to give it up. Right there with you, Cyber Ninja. Idra looks around, realizes that she forgot Blitz. What about you, Blitz? Oh, I am most definitely and totally insane dragons, asshole with enormous machine guns, devil dogs that hump your leg when no one's looking. Oh my god. This is the place for me, no question about it. How could I say no? That's my first thought exactly. I'm like, Dante humped your leg? That seals it. If Blitz is in, how can we lose? Exactly. Idra snorts a laugh, and she's back to business. Before I forget, the Turkish coffee guy sent one of his street rats over before you got here. Said he wants to talk to you about something. Thanks. I'm going to see what's going on in the Cruise Bazaar. I'll stop by the coffee shop on my way. Meet with Altog. I don't have paid out, right? Last thing I want to... Yeah, I don't. I'm going to say the last thing I need and want is to fucking... have paid out and post it. And, yeah. Obviously I don't though, because like I said, I feel like the game's coming to an end. No idea what Altog wants to talk about, but we'll find out. It's Algernoon. Cafe Sizvi. Sure I butchered the pronunciation, but that's fine. I said hello. How very preposterous is it that we speak again, O Master of Mayhem? I have a proposal for you that could prove most lucrative to the both of us. Aphonym. Apparently I'm having trouble with my words. Most lucrative. Fortune will surely smile upon our blessed partnership if only you will accept. I'm listening, O Master of Hyperbole. Oh my god, I'm done. With the passing of her Amsel, may God bestow his mercy on him. You can find yourself without a fixer. I wish to offer my services to you in this regard. You'll find that Altog Burkazgi is a most connected and business-savvy partner. Sounds like a match made in heaven, Altog. How do we start? I've already found a potential client, O blessed one. A most prosperous one with deep pockets. He is eager to meet you. When you are ready, take the U-Man to Brandenburger Tor. He will find you there. Brandenburger Tor. Got it. As soon as I finish up here, I'll go meet him. Do I really? God damn. I don't know when to end this video then, like. We'll go meet this guy and see what the fuck's going on. The train car is empty except for the man in the immaculately tailored Italian suit. You notice him, watching you for several minutes while the train rumbles its way towards Bradenberger Tor. Finally, he speaks. The stranger's words come out slowly in a deep, melodious tone that is easy to hear. Despite the noise of the train, he takes his time, accumulating each word, relishing each vowel, and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. Oh, we know him. If you guys watched Shadowrun Returns, you guys should know this guy. Hello, I assume that the business with Dr. Fauclair is concluded, yes? Fauclair, never heard of him. Yes, of course. In your line of work, discretion is required. That is good. The man inclines his head slightly in introduction. Hans Bruckhaus. I represent an interested party, someone who wishes to know about your encounter with Dr. Fauclair. Does this interested party understand that information is commodity? Bruckhaus continues. My employer also wishes to hear about the Lady Fürschwinge, a fascinating creature, so unlike her brothers and sisters. It is a pity that she had passed from this world. She was a magnificent creature, and the world is diminished by her passing. I am sure you would agree. I don't know how to answer that correctly. I don't know. Dragons are dangerous. He pauses. His lips considers. He purses his lips, considers. This is undeniable, and as it should be. The great dragons are very old and very powerful and very, very cunning. A cunning unknowable to you. You look at a moth and barely perceive sentience. You glance its way, amused as it flutters towards a bright light in a vain attempt to, what? To enter? To draw strength? To burn? It doesn't know. Its epic struggle is barely 1/100th of your lifespan. The sum total of its existence is nothing against the vast scale of your struggles. Your hopes, your dreams, which it could not fathom in 1,000 years. Poor moth. He leans forward. You will live and die between the beats of a dragon's heart, my friend. What hope do you have of understanding them? None. Fürschwinge massacred thousands, and a stranger on a train calls her fascinating. Obviously, this is all beyond my comprehension. He leans back again. Do not choose ignorance, Shadowrunner. It does not become you, nor does sarcasm. The Lady Fürschwinge was fascinating because she was different. My Lady Fürschwinge was a nurturer, a caregiver, rare among her kind. Where her brothers and sisters saw the world as a prize to be won, she saw it as a garden to be tended. Can you imagine? For world upon world, the great dragon Fürschwinge brought wisdom and succor to countless souls, and she was loved for it, exalted, a goddess. When she awoke from her long slumber in 2012 and saw what the world had become, what meta-humanity had done to the garden she had tended for great ages, she struck with the rage, regret, frustration, and anguish of a mother whose children had played with fire and burned the house down, killing themselves in the blaze. She unleashed fire and death through her tears, and now she is gone. The sixth will was her last. You seem to know a lot about dragons, Hans. Think your employer wants you telling me all this? I'm sure of it. You may consider the conversation an employment interview for a very influential client, one who pays extraordinarily well. Now listen. The man removes his hands from his knees, folds them in his lap. I tell you all of this so that you have context, perspective, before I ask you the next question, Shadowrunner. If Dr. Fauclair's weapon had not required dragonfire, if it had been capable of destroying every dragon on Earth without touching a hair of metahuman's head, would you have used it? No, wiping out an entire species is wrong. Monochromatic thinking, but I appreciate a career criminal's attempt at morality. Of course, you feel that wiping out a species is wrong. The feeling is subtle but ingrained defense mechanism that should be cherished. One day it might be metahumanity poised for extermination. Well, onto the business at hand. My employer wishes to secure your team's service for a series of operations that will likely require the remainder of 2054. Sounds interesting. Who's the boss? The boss is the great dragon Lofri. He is sometimes referred to as the Golden Worm. Perhaps you have heard of him. What makes you think I'm going to make a deal with the dragon? His eyes glint. Because you have already been working for him for some time now, Mynheer. Or did you think Green Winters found the Harfield Manor on his own? If your boss was behind the whole thing, then he really backed the wrong horse. Something tells me that he didn't want the Firewing dead. Perhaps, one might assume that the outcome could have been better suited to his interests. But then again, perhaps not. You're not in a position to know. I'll take your word for it. That would be wise of you. The rattle of wheel and track gives you a shimmering screech. Gradually, the train begins to slow. He glances up at the Yobon map on the wall and smiles. Ah, this is my stop. Coming? Well, what do you know? Looks like this is my stop too. The train comes to a halt and the doors open. Bruckhaus stands, brushes off his Italian suit, and exits without another word. As you turn to follow, your eye catches an advertisement for Worm Talk above the subway car door. Bruckhaus glances back at you from the platform, the light from the car reflecting yellow in his gaze. You step out of the subway car and follow him up to the stairs, and into the Berlin night, into the shadows. This is why I didn't want to end the recording. I had a feeling that we were close to the end of the game. Berlin News Facts contains just one report of a large-scale explosion in the countryside east of Berlin. An abandoned castle is reportedly consumed in a massive fireball that shakes the countryside and leaves a crater 60 feet deep. A natural gas leak is suspected, and the location is soon cornered off by unidentified corporate forces. This news is eclipsed when Sater-Krupp announces its acquisition of Space, the last remaining arm of the European space program. The Fluxus state anarchist rule remains until 2055 when joint corporate forces acting with the support of the German government invade the city. It's widely known that the Great Dragon Lottery is responsible for orchestrating this action. After weeks of fighting, the surviving anarchists are forced to retreat to the eastern part of the city. A truce is signed in 2060 and Berlin is again divided by a wall. The Great Dragon Dunkelsen is elected president of the United Canadian and American States in 2057. He's promptly assassinated as he leaves an inauguration party at the Watergate Hotel while in human form. Popular opinion is that Great Dragon is responsible, as only a dragon can kill a dragon. But those in the shadows hint that an act of powerful blood magic is the cause. Memories of Fürschwinge and of the Dragonfall fade further into obscurity, replaced by the media's fascination with the dating habits of the latest Simpsons stars. The name of Dr. Adrian Clare has since been lost to the shadows. God damn. Whew. That was a hell of a game. Hell of a recording session, too. I think that was like an hour and a half long. And closing into that anyways. I might have to chop that up to 3 parts. I don't know. We'll see what I do. I only have like up to chapter 15 edited, if that, maybe. I don't know. Wow. So, first and foremost, Dragonfall Director's Cut, as I'm going to butcher all my words and stumble and all that because it's 3:30 in the morning and I'm tired and burnt out. But in any case, this game was really good. I actually really liked it. It was definitely a big step up from Shadowrun Returns. They added more content. It felt bigger, definitely. It felt like there was more to it. It felt like you could do more. It just felt better, I guess is where I'm trying to go with that. I really thoroughly enjoyed this game. I can't wait to play Hong Kong. You guys know me. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm just like in love with anything Asian. So, I mean, when we get to Shadowrun Hong Kong, I'm probably going to have like an orgasm. I'm not even going to lie. That's, it's going to be interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's not going to be the next game though. The next game, I'm going to keep it a secret. I'll probably post something on my Instagram. So, shameless plug, you guys should follow me on Instagram. It's the same thing as everything else, CY83RN1NJ4. You can follow me on Twitter. I don't really use Twitter too much. It's just kind of a media, a platform to kind of post and push my videos and stuff, but it's there. Facebook is there still. My Twitch that I haven't been on like probably about 2 months now just because I've been super busy. I got promoted to assistant manager, so I'm doing that. I got caught up with training for a month, so I had to do that, and then I had nothing saved up, so I had to kind of come back here and do all that. I feel like this is looping. I think that's the 3rd time I've seen that now, but just to double check, I'll do that. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to play the next game. I can't wait for you guys to see this. I haven't even posted a single video of this yet because of the fact that, like I said, I've been just kind of sitting on it, waiting for... I wanted to pretty much pre-record this whole series. That way I have like the whole thing backlogged. I don't have it all edited and rendered out yet, but that's details. I pretty much have it all backlogged, like I said, so at least there's that. I don't really know what else to say. I hope you guys really enjoyed this because, like I said, I did too. Only a few things here and there that actually bugged me, but everything else was pretty much okay. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think that was pretty much it. Just gonna bask in the glory here for a second. I feel like this is just skimming through names again. I'll give it a second just to run through it, just to see. But like I said, I'm almost positive it's just on a loop. I think the last game was on a loop too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it is. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and hit back here. Get back to the main menu, and then I'll end all this. Oh, boy. Well, that was it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Like I said, Shadowrun Hong Kong isn't going to be the next game. It might not even be the game after that, but I definitely plan to get to it. We will play it. The next game I'm extremely looking forward to, but I'm just telling you now, it's probably going to piss me off beyond belief. We'll see. And then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and say, comment down below, subscribe, shares. It will help me out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.